Good evening. So today was my first day working on the farm, and so I just want to do a quick video to let you know how that was. So, well, first of all, I intended on doing a lot of things before 12 o'clock, and then at 12 to head up to the farm to help with cleaning out the chicken coop and setting up some more solar stuff. So I made a list of things, and one of them was to unhook my truck from my trailer, so that way I could use my bed slide to slide out the things that I have in the back of the truck easily. Because when it's hooked up to the trailer, I can't open the, what do you call it, the tailgate. So I thought that I could get that done in less than an hour. But after an hour of trying to get unhooked, I finally just said, okay, I need to just hike up there, because I was going to drive, see, because the thing is, their land is on like a foothill mountain, and so it's a really steep driveway, if you want to call it that. It's a rocky road. You need four-wheel drive to get up there, because it's steep and it has a lot of rocks. Anyway, so the main area, or whatever you want to call it, is up there, and where I'm parked at is near the well, which is down below. Hiking, it takes me about, depending on which route I take, I still haven't found like the shortest route. I think it took me about 30 minutes. And driving, it would be like 5 minutes, So, anyway, so I finally texted and said, I'm gonna be hiking up there. Can you help me with unhooking my truck after I help you with the chicken coop? So he gave me a ride back down to my place, and the problem with my hitch was that the little thing that slides up and down on where the ball connects to the hitch, yeah, it wouldn't slide for me. So I tried all different kinds of things. I tried raising up the jack, and then raising it down, and then trying to move the truck backward, thinking that would loosen things up. I sprayed WD-40, in the little sliding thing, and also underneath on the ball. And yeah, after an hour of raising the trailer, putting it down, oh my gosh, and then having to re-level it, but what we ended up doing, and I was thinking of, just getting a hammer and tapping that thing and getting it to slide, but then, I don't know, for some reason I guess I just got to the end of the hour and just gave up on trying different things because nothing was working. So I figured I just asked for help. But anyway, when he came down to give me a ride back, yeah, tapped it a few times with the hammer, and it came loose. Thank God. So now I know I should tap it with the hammer in the beginning. Um, so anyway, so back to my work day. Cleaning a chicken coop for the first time was very interesting. I didn't realize, well, you're supposed to clean it every 6 months. At least that's what I was told. Um, but they had not cleaned it in over a year, so it had a lot of buildup, and from moisture and people walking in there to feed the chickens or take care of the chickens, and it got all packed down. So some of it actually had to use a pickaxe to loosen up and get it out. And it's interesting to see all the things that are in the chicken coop. You have hay, of course, that they put down, but they feed the chickens right there, and then the chickens poop right there. So somebody told me that chickens are the dirtiest, or not the dirtiest, but one of the dirtiest animals because they poop where they eat, which I didn't believe it until I saw it. Like I know dogs, if they're in a kennel, they will poop in one corner away from their food. But I guess chickens don't do that. So anyway, so the smell was not too bad, actually. I did wear a mask because the top layer was kind of like dusty, and then the bottom layer was like all like compact, like almost like dried mud type thing. So I don't know. Let's see. It took me probably, I know, over an hour to clean it out. Well, actually, there was two parts. There's the main part, and then there's another part next to it. So they kind of like alternate between the two parts. So when they, I guess, need to do stuff, they move the chickens to the other side, and then they can do whatever they need to do on the other side. So, so that was very hard work, shoveling and then putting it into buckets, 5-gallon buckets, and then carrying that out of the chicken coop, and then they put it in a compost pile. And at first I thought, oh, it's only going to take, there was like 5-gallon buckets. But after I filled up all 5 of them, I wasn't even halfway done yet. So I was like, oh my gosh, I guess we're going to have to empty them and then reuse them. And so, yeah, I did that. I don't know. I didn't count, but it was longer than I thought. And I could feel them in my lower back from shoveling and from lifting the 5-gallon bucket, because I think it weighed like at least 20 pounds, maybe 30 pounds. I think closer to 30 pounds when it was filled. So then I learned, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't fill the bucket all the way, so that way it's not so hard on my back. So I am going to do some stretching tonight, so I don't wake up with a sore back. And I knew going into this that the first week and maybe the first month is gonna be like, if you haven't gone to the gym in a while and then you suddenly go to the gym, then you're going to feel it in your body. So you're going to be using muscles that you haven't used before or haven't used in a long time. So that's what I'm expecting, and so I'm going to have to take time to stretch before and afterwards, so that I'm not suffering from stiff, aching muscles. So, and then other than that, I'm still getting used to living in this trailer. Took my first shower tonight. And still putting out stuff away. I know you can't really tell from what you see in the background. I have a lot of stuff laying around that I need to put away. And I still need to get better internet and cell phone service, which I was hoping to do today, but I ended up spending so much time trying to unhook my truck that I didn't get to do that. But I did get to call a food bank, and it's funny because I called one number and that person's no longer working for the food bank, but I guess it's their personal cell phone number. So then they gave me another number to call. So anyway, and I didn't have a chance to call. There's another one that I'm not sure which one is closer, because I would prefer to go to the one that's closer, being that it takes 30 minutes just to get from here to the freeway, the interstate. So, let's see, what else did I do? Oh, and I was able to, so once my truck was unhooked, then I did get all the stuff out of the back of my bed, of the truck bed, and set up my dog fence around, well, not around my trailer, but in one area in front of the door. And what else? That's pretty much it. So I am, you can probably tell on my face that I'm tired. I got a lot done today, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm supposed to be working with the lady on the vegetables. So, and maybe working on the solar stuff, since I didn't get to do that today, and I'm not sure how much he was able to get done after I left. So, so tomorrow, today I think I only really worked 2 hours, so tomorrow I expect to be working at least 4 hours. I'm supposed to be working 4 to 5 hours per day, 5 days a week. So we'll see. I'll probably go to the food bank on Friday or Saturday, depending on when they're open and how far they are. Because if it's going to take me more than an hour to get there, then I can't go there in the morning for working. So I would need to do it on my day off. So still need to kind of figure all that out. So that's it for today, and I will do another video tomorrow to let you know how it goes.